Hi everyone, it's me Corey from Coa. I'm just saying hi and happy Tuesday from an absolutely gorgeous day here in Edinburgh. Now I am working all day, so I'm mainly indoors, so I'm making sure to get outside and get as much sun as I can because it's just such a gift, and the sun actually feels warm, so it's absolutely beautiful. And as you can see, flowers are blooming, spring is coming. Why am I coming on? I'm coming on because I'm feeling really excited because this week I'm going to be running the second course of my Surrendering Through Embodiment and Somatic Practices series package, if you like. So I created Surrendering Through Embodiment and Somatic Practices last year and offered one course and thought, okay, one course is enough. I want to kind of test the waters, see how I feel, because I've never run a course like this before. And so I ran that last year, and it was just so beautiful, and the people that attended just made it so special. I learned so much, and I've actually made so many changes to the second run of it that I started in when did I start it? Was it January or February? I lose track. I think it's February, but the one that I started this year. So I already made lots and lots of changes, added a few new practices, kind of looked at what works and what doesn't work. But yeah, why I'm excited is that this Saturday I'm going to be running the first course in this series, which is Soma Reconnection, and it's all about starting to understand our body, starting to understand what works for us, what doesn't work for us when it comes to various embodiment and somatic practices, also some mindfulness practices as well. Starting to understand the importance of self-compassion, the importance of trying new things, whether it's shaking, walking, tapping, breathing, whatever we think works for us. And there is so many amazing practices that I introduce in that course. And it's a lovely basis for those that really want to start reconnecting with their body, with their soma, and understanding how they can regulate themselves. It's all about regulating the nervous system. So I offer an introduction to the nervous system. We look at, self-compassion, somatic practices, and I use a lot of different theories and practices that I have in my toolkit. A lot of it obviously from my training and my life experience as well. And then the second course, and this is why I'm really excited. So on Saturday, this is going to be the first time I'm offering this second course. So the first one is Soma Reconnection, and this is Soma Integration. Now again, there'll be an introduction to the nervous system. There'll be an introduction to polyvagal theory and the vagus nerve. And again, I'll be touching on lots of different practices that we can use to really start to regulate our nervous system and become more aware of what we need when we need it. And also those moments when we're triggered, why we're triggered, what's going on for us in the body. So in the second course, I'll be looking at things like masks and shadows, attachments, how they influence who we are and are part of our life story, and how we can rewrite our stories and empower ourselves to work and navigate those shadows and integrate them rather than fight against them, which we often do. I'll be touching on self-compassion again and boundaries, because they are really important as we start to become the best versions of ourselves and understand what we need and what we don't need, and educate others in our lives about, this is where my boundary is. It's really important that you understand that, because that's where we start to practice self-care. We start to understand, okay, things that trigger us, things that dysregulate us, and how we can navigate those in a healthier way. So anyway, I've been preparing for that this morning. I got up super early and I was just looking at my PowerPoints and my slides, my materials, because it is going ahead on Saturday at the Salisbury Centre, and I just got really enthused and excited, slightly nervous as well. I definitely feel the nerves every time I start with a new cohort. So I had that last time when I ran the first course. And of course, I'd never done it before, so that was quite nerve-wracking. Doing the second one, I feel a little bit more grounded, but it's always a bit scary, I do my best, and I'm no expert in, I always say, however much we know and we think we know, we're not an expert, we're always learning. So yes, and then now, of course, I'm going to be doing the second course. So the first course will be on Saturday morning, second course Saturday afternoon, both at the Salisbury Centre. And I'm just super excited. I can't wait to meet the new cohort. So if you are going to be joining me on Saturday, I really look forward to seeing you then. This is turning into a really long message. I guess I just really wanted to share, and I feel like, yeah, I've maybe waffled a bit, but I'm so excited about these courses that I'm offering. And I'm already toying with the idea of offering a third course, because I just feel like there needs to be a third part to this, because I have, yeah, it's a series, Surrendering Through Embodiment and Somatic Practices series. So I have, as I said, course 1, Soma Reconnection, an introduction to the nervous system, understanding how things impact us, including trauma, understanding different practices that can work or maybe don't work for us, and starting to become more aware of everything that impacts our body, our nervous system, our soma, and how we can take back control and manage that and navigate that. And then the second course is Soma Integration. So it's taking it to another level. So it's got all the basics of the first course. For those that haven't done the first course, you don't need to have done it. So again, we look at the nervous system, add in the polyvagal theory and the vagus nerve, and what the importance is of the vagus nerve. Or vagus nerves, I should say. And then again, looking at masks and shadows, boundaries, self-compassion, all that stuff that's really important as we understand what impacts us, how we can manage that in a healthier way, how we can look after ourselves and be the best version of ourselves that we want to be, whatever that looks like, right? There's no right or wrong. So yeah, there we go. I just thought I'd share that. And I guess as a last thought, I do have my May workshop coming up as well, which is part of this series. I'm pretty much fully booked. I think I've got 2 spaces left. So if you want to join that, do get in touch. I'll try and share all the info below. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Thank you for listening if you listened to the end, and just sending you lots and lots of energy and sunshine from this beautiful day.